You know, every day's got its different challenges. You know, it's kind of a roller coaster. Sometimes I wake up feeling good, but there's always a fire to put out. So I try to let it get to me too much. I think of problems in terms of 1 through 10. Is it a 10 problem? Because if it's a 10 problem, I'm probably going to freak out about it. Or is it a 2 problem, where it's not a big deal? I don't got to freak out about it. Just let it brush off my shoulders. You know what I mean? It can be stressful because running this gym takes more than just filling a building with gym equipment. There's a lot more to it than that. There's a lot of fires to put out and concerns to overcome. I'm the one that's got to take care of the problems and put fires out. But that's why I do what I do. And that's why I'm where I am, because I'm the guy who likes to take care of those kinds of problems. My name is Mike Nuemann. I'm the owner of FitBodyU, and this is my story. I never planned on opening up a gym. I always thought it would be too much money to open up a gym. I always thought that I was going to be a personal trainer the rest of my life working for somebody else, which would have been fine because I would have got my commission. I wouldn't have to worry about utilities or the bills or the overhead or paying the employees or payroll. I was fine being a personal trainer. You know, I certainly never had a name picked out. A lot of people, they have a name of their business before they even have the business model set. I didn't have any of that either. But I knew I didn't want just a regular hardcore gym. I wanted people to feel comfortable. I wanted them to feel like they were at home. Most gyms are just buildings full of equipment, white walls with a corny motivational one-liner on it, maybe pictures of bodybuilders on the walls. So I wanted something the complete opposite because I didn't want to blend in with everybody else. So I wanted to do something completely different. So that's why I decided to go with the Hard Rock Cafe theme. Instead of bodybuilders all over the walls, I got movie and music memorabilia. Because that's something that the normal everyday person can relate to. Normal people, the majority, they're not bodybuilding fans. They get discouraged when they see pictures of bodybuilders. I was working the front desk at a Gold's Gym one day, and personal training wasn't big at the time, but a personal trainer came through there. He made a good living for himself, so I said, you know what? I'd like to do what he's doing. I'd like to be a personal trainer myself. So I started with being a personal trainer. And the gym I'm making a long story short, but the gym I was training clients at, they lowered my pay, they lowered my commission. So I didn't really have a choice. I either had to get a real job or I had to open up a gym. Then I got the opportunity to buy out a personal training studio out of Okina. And it all happened all at the same time. So I bought their equipment and I figured if I have a choice between a real job or a gym, that the gym was my way to go. And I've worked at 11 different fitness centers. So I kind of knew what I thought would work and wouldn't work. So I took everything I learned from working at those 11 fitness centers and kind of put it all into one location here. The last gym I was at, they lowered my commission from 75% down to 40%. So once I learned that I was going to open up a gym for myself, I'm like, okay, if I'm going to open up a gym, I got to do something completely different than all the rest of the gyms out there. I want to do the complete opposites. I've worked at 11 fitness centers. So a lot of times they nickel and dime the members, so we don't nickel and dime the members. A lot of times they charge a startup fee, we don't charge a startup fee. A lot of times they charge a cancellation fee. We don't charge a cancellation fee. Or they take out one more month of dues after the member cancels. We don't even do that. So no nickel and dime here, which I think people can appreciate that. We give the free training, but on top of that, these are normal everyday people that just want to get fit. I think we got more people involved into working out who otherwise wouldn't have been involved into working out, simply because we try to have a friendly atmosphere here. We provide free circuit training classes. So here at FitBody, you're not required to hire a personal trainer just to learn how to use the equipment, because we have free intro to gym classes here where on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we take members through the classes at no additional charge. Because we don't think that members should have to hire a personal trainer and pay hundreds of dollars just to learn the basics of navigating the way around a fitness center. We believe that regular members should get something back in return for their monthly membership dues. You know, they're paying monthly membership dues, they should get something back in return. And here at FitBodyU, they get the free training on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That way they can learn how to use the gym without paying a personal trainer. And I just feel if they know how to use a gym, if they're taught how to use a fitness center properly, safely, and effectively, that they're more likely to keep coming in. You know, if you sign up for a fitness center and nobody shows you what's going on, then you're probably going to drop out within 2 weeks. And that's exactly what happens to most people that join fitness centers. Of course they drop out within 2 weeks because they don't know what to do. If they don't know what to do, they're going to drop out. Because why would you keep going somewhere if you don't know what you're doing, you know? Well, when I was growing up, 9, 10, 11 years old, Hulk Hogan was really big. He was at his peak, and he had the big muscles. Back then, at that same time, Arnold Schwarzenegger was making Commando, he was making Predator, he was really big and muscular. Sylvester Stallone, he was making the Rocky movies. So Hogan, Arnold, and Stallone were all at their peaks, all at the same time. And I'm a 10-year-old kid watching this stuff. Well, this commercial came on TV. It was advertising the Hulk Hogan workout set.
How can I get muscles like you guys? Wow, Mr. Wonderful!
You can start by getting in shape with the Hulkamania workout set.
Great!
This got everything you need. Head and wristband, a jump rope for warming up, a hand gripper for power, dumbbells for strength, an exercise poster, and even Hulk's own workout tape.
The Hulkamania workout set. You from LJN.
Are you in shape yet?
Yeah!
Oh!
And that's when I knew right there, I need to get that workout set. I want to look like Hulk Hogan, and I'm going to get that workout set so I look like Hulk Hogan. And that's when the seed was planted. That's when I first, okay, I got to start working out. I seen that Hulk Hogan workout set being advertised, and that's what I told my mom I wanted for my birthday. Actually, for 13 seasons now, I've coached a soccer team. And I sponsor this soccer team. It's a FitBodyU soccer team for Dynamo. We sponsor them, but I coach it too. And I've coached them to 3 championships. I got the 8-year-old championship, the 10-year-old championship, and the 15-year-old championship. It doesn't have to do maybe directly with the gym, but it is our soccer team. And I'm proud of that because running this gym, I mean, I've worked at 11 gyms, so I should have an idea of how to run a gym. So I'm not really shocked that I'm running this gym going on 12 years now. But actually being in business for over 10 years, I'm proud of, because when I first opened this gym, I thought I was going to close after 3 months because I had 3 months free rent, right? So I had 3 months to build up enough members to pay the rent and plus the utilities, and I had a couple of employees, and I didn't think I was going to make it. I'm like, okay, well, if I close down after 3 months, I can say I was a gym owner for 3 months, and I would have been proud of that. So I do want multiple locations. One gym for me isn't enough because I think every gym in America needs a gym like this. A gym that doesn't nickel and dime. A gym that's not like a bodybuilding hardcore gym. It's a gym for the majority. And we're not just bare white walls. We're like music and movie themed. And I think gyms like this are starting to, because in the 80s, this is how gyms ran. So I think gyms like this, boutique gyms, if you will, but I think they're making a little comeback. I'm obsessed with this all day, every day. If I'm in town, I'm here 7 days a week. You know, there's never a time I'm not here if I'm in this town. But if I'm here, I'm at this gym running the show. And if it's 1 in the afternoon or 8 o'clock at night, no matter what time of the day it is, there's always somebody that needs something. So it's an all around the clock ordeal here. Move out of your hometown. What do you do? You can always come back home. You know, you always got home to come back to. You're always gonna be welcome back at home. You gotta expand your horizons when you're young. You gotta take chances when you're young. You know, you can mess up everything in your teenage years, your 20-something years. You can mess up everything all the way up, and I mean, as long as you stay out of jail, don't go breaking the law. But you can take risks, you can take chances. You can be broke, you know, and you can do all that stuff throughout your teenage years and your 20s. If you start to get back on track by the time you're 30, by the time you're 40, and you're going to your high school reunion, you're still going to be better off than most of the kids you graduated with because you had more life experience. Experience is the best teacher, right? So if I could go back and tell myself one thing, I would say, move out of your hometown.